1898 to those who volunteered and extended the hand of liberty to alien peoples. 1902, erected 1950. United States Spanish War veterans, Lewis Leonard McCleary, chairman, Robert Muller, and sculpture. Veterans Park Conservatory, Los Angeles Cemetery, Arlington of the West Campaign, the Amundsen Foundation, Gerald Offenmeyer Family Foundation, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Jones. Los Angeles National Cemetery, to care for him who shall have borne the battle and for the wisdom and his orphan. Abortion. Abdul Khan, 1865. Sepulveda and Constitution. Sepulveda and Constitution Avenue, right here at the Los Angeles National Cemetery. Going over to see Dean Paul Martin Jr., that's Dean Martin's son. Department of Veteran Affairs, United States of America. The Muffin Drum's sad rule has beat the soldier's last tattoo. No more lives prayed shall meet that brave and fallen pew. Okay, famed eternal camping ground, their silent tents are spread, and glory guards with Solomon sound the ballad of the dead. No rumor of foes advance, no sweeps upon the wind, no troubled thought at minds that haunt of loved ones left behind. No vision of the morrow's strife, the warrior's dream alarms, no braving horn, no screaming rife, at dawn shall call the arms. The neighboring troop, the flashing blade, the bugles stirring, blast the charge, the dreadful cannonade, the din and shout are past. Your own proud land's heroic soil must be your bitter grave. She claims from war his richest spoil, the ashes of the brave. Now we're walking over to find the grave site of Dean Paul Martin Jr. On the way to Dean Paul Martin Jr. He's back way down. On the way to Dean Paul Martin Jr. Back there in the corner toward Wilshire Boulevard. Let's go. Come on. Rest in peace, John. As I was walking down to find Dean Paul Martin Jr.'s grave here, I found a friend that was buried on the same path. Rest in peace, John Cochran. Dean Paul Martin Jr. was an American pop singer and film and television actor, a member of the California Air National Guard. Martin died in a crash during a military training flight. Martin was the son of American entertainer Dean Martin. He was born on November 17, 1951 in Santa Monica, California. And we found the site of Dean Paul Martin. It's at site 419P28. Dean Paul Martin, captain in the U.S. Air Force, November 17, 1951 to March 21st of 1987. Okay, Dino. Thank you very much for your service. I'm going to leave this for you. He died on March 21st, 1987 in San Bernardino Mountain, California. He's buried on April 1st, 1987 at the Los Angeles Veterans Cemetery off of Wilshire Boulevard. His siblings is Ricky Martin, Deanna Martin, Gina Martin, Claudia Martin, Greg Martin. He was married to Dorothy Hamill from 1982 to 1984, Olivia Hussey, 1971 to 1971. Children is Alexandria Martin, whom he had a son with Olivia Hussey. Parents is Dean Martin and Deanna Lager. And Sasha Martin and Barbara Gail Martin, his other siblings. Right over there. Now, Dino's parents were singer and entertainer Dean Martin and his second wife, Jean Bigger. Dean Martin was the fifth of Dean Martin's 8 children and was Jeannie's oldest son. He attended the Urban Military Academy in Brentwood, California. As a youth, Martin was encouraged toward a singing career. At age 13, he joined Desi Jr. and Billy Hennessy and the pop group Dino, Desi, and Billy, which had a few minor hits in the U.S. in 1965, landing in the Billboard Top 30 since twice. I'm a full U.S. number 17 and not the loved kind, number 25. The Martin began. I don't like to stand on graves, but thank you for allowing me to sit down and talk to you. Listen to one of your songs. When you were just 13 years old. I was about 3. To go by his given name of Dean Paul Martin instead of his nickname Dino. In his late teens, he became a successful tennis player. He competed in qualifying competition at Wimbledon, and the actor. He co-starred with Ali McGraw in the 1979 film Player, starring as a professional tennis player, for which he was nominated for a Golden Globe Award and New Star of the Year actor. He later starred in the TV series of Misfits of Science, which aired during the 1985-1986 television series. The series co-starred Courtney Cox. His final film appearance came in Backfire, co-starring Karen Allen and Keith Carradine, released in 1988 after Martin's death. There's a tree that he's by right here. Now, Martin was an avid pilot, obtained his pilot's license at the age of 16, and became an officer in the California Air National Guard in 1980. He entered active duty for officer training in the U.S. Air Force under the Pilot's Chase Program, i.e. direct entry into the Air National Guard or Air Force Reserve. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant and completed undergraduate pilot training at Columbus Air Force Base, Mississippi in 1981. Following his transition training and the F-4 Phantom II jet fighter at Homestead Air Force Base in Florida, and so we have Air Force, that's Dino Martin. U.S. Army, private first class. U.S. Army. World War II veteran, Robert Leone. Army. U.S. Army. U.S. Army. U.S. Navy, World War II. Straight over that way, that's row P. About 6 or 7 grades down, you'll see him. In the 308 TFS, he was assigned to the California Air National Guard 196 Tactical Fighter Squadron, 163rd Tactical Fighter Group at March Air Force Base, California, flying the F-4C Phantom II as a traditional, i.e. part-time, Air National Guardsman. He eventually rose to the rank of captain. Now, Martin died in 1987 when his F-4 departed March Air Force Base, California, on a routine training mission and crashed in California San Bernardino Mountains, during a snowstorm, killing him and his weapons system officer, Captain Raymond Ortez. He was 35 years old. His remains were buried at the Los Angeles National Cemetery, a U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs cemetery in Los Angeles, California. Now, he was married to actress Olivia Hussey in 1971. They have one child, Alexander, and divorced in 1978. He married Olympic gold medalist ice skater Dorothy Hamill in 1982, and they divorced in 1984. Martin also dated Candice Bergen and Tina Sinatra. Now, it was said that the type of aircraft that he was flying when his plane crashed was a 196 TFS F-4C63-7644, about 1987. This was on the March 21st of 1987 in aviation history. The 163rd Tactical Fighter Group, 190th Tactical Fighter Squadron 64-0923 aircraft accident, California Air National Guard, departed Martin's F-4C-25MC fighter pilot Grizzly 72, McDonald FC-4C, Phantom II, Random Ortez, San Bernardino Mountains, Spectacle Disorientation Weapons System Officer. Songs by Dino, Desi, and Miller include I'm a Fool, 1965, Tell Someone That You Love Them, Lady Love, Mr. Tambourine Man, and Chimes of Freedom. And they also made appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show. Hollywood Says, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think, what you want to see. I hope you enjoyed the feature on Dean Paul Martin Jr. Subscribe.